Welcome to the Next Level Podcast with Brian Daniels. Ooh, boom shakalaka.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another brand new episode of the Next Level. And I'm your host, Brian Daniels. Once again, thanks to Tim Kitzrow for that intro. Super cool. I never thought, you know what's cool about that is I never thought when I was a child, when I was a kid and I played NBA Jam, that dude would do the voice of a podcast one day that we do. That's like the coolest shit. I still can't.
No.
Every time I edit this show, I listen to that. He was like,
Cool as fuck.
it's fucking cool. Joining me on this episode is my lovely wife, Raven,
Hi.
and my podcast tag team partner, Josh Thunder Shaver. What's going on, Josh?
Yo, how's it going, Ryan?
It's dude, it's October.
Yes.
My favorite month of the year.
It is October.
Yes.
It is the most wonderful time of year.
Believe how fast September went though.
That's
Like
fine.
it's like
Real fast.
we got to the Burr months, you know, the
Yeah.
BER, the Burr months, and like it's gone already.
I feel like
Yeah.
September is just a throwaway month for me. It's kind of like,
Oh, I used to love September. September was like the start of the best time of year.
I feel like you know that song Green Day does, "Wake Me Up When September Ends." I literally feel like that when it's September.
I
It's like I'm
love
so ready for this to get over with. I want to go. I want to jump to fall.
Fuck September.
Yeah,
That
fuck
that
September.
meme where it's
Hey,
Where it's
we
like
got
regular
married in
looking dude.
September.
Okay, so one good thing happened in September.
I used to have lots.
All the other bad things have happened in September.
Well,
But besides that, we're here. It's October,
wow.
and if you haven't been
9/11
paying,
references already. Okay.
yeah. If you have
I
all the bad things happened in September. No, um, it's over.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been paying a single bit of attention to what we've talked about last episode, or follow the domain gaming, pop culture, and entertainment, which is what we're part of, and pay any attention to our socials. It's horror month this month,
It
and
is.
so there is a bunch of content that you'll be able to check out, and this podcast being one of those pieces of content. Also, don't forget, Josh is doing his 31 for 31 this year.
Mhm.
It's a new twist on a very familiar thing. Put it that way. New spin. It's kind of like New
Well,
Coke.
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
New Coke, exactly. It's all new. It's all
New Coke.
different.
But the only difference is New Coke wasn't that good. This is good. You know what?
This is good.
This is Crystal Pepsi. And Crystal
Dude.
Pepsi is pretty good.
So, you know, you
I'm
think about
making
it
a
fondly,
face 'cause,
okay?
you know,
But check this out.
Yeah.
And you know, regionally, I know. Well, actually, no, this isn't a Kroger thing. Never mind. Well, I got this from Meyer. It's Meyer brand Crystal Quenchers, and the flavor is cherry cola. And I'm telling you, it looks like it's water clear. And I took a drink of it the other night, and I was like, "Holy shit! I found Pepsi Crystal, but cherry flavored. It's cherry Pepsi Crystal."
Ooh. What's it called
Um,
again?
Meyer brand Crystal Quenchers, so you can only get them at Meyer stores.
Okay, we have a Meyer not far from us. Let's go with that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's sugar free as well.
Oh, even better. That's
Yeah,
even better.
absolutely.
Fuck yeah. So, but about Josh's 31 for 31. So, in case you don't
Yeah.
know, the last couple of years, Josh has done something called the 31 Frights for 31 Nights, right?
Yes.
And you're probably wondering,
Yep.
why are we calling it something different? Look, sometimes I don't get it either, but I'm not always meant to know everything. I just appreciate what Josh does. It's his creative mind, and I respect that. But it's cool. I've been watching. I watch all these videos. I've loved the content that you've been putting out the last 3 years now. And it's 31 for 31. Basically, what Josh is
the third
doing
year now. That's
is
funny.
I know, isn't
Oh
that
my
crazy?
gosh, that's crazy.
3 years
This is 3, yeah.
3 deep now.
Love it.
I've already got some crazy ideas for next year and the
But-
year after, so
Okay.
it's
Oh
gonna
my
keep
gosh,
going.
Awesome.
But Josh is doing on this time. I challenged Josh. We had a little bit of a creative meeting of about a month ago,
Mhm.
and I said, "Hey, how about you watch a movie you've never seen before, a horror movie?"
Yeah,
Because Josh, I would
Every day.
think it's safe to say that horror is your favorite genre of movie.
yeah, and it will no, and that's hard to find. The hardest part about this is being the process of finding 31 horror movies that I haven't seen.
Yeah,
I'm sure I've got a couple of recommendations for you.
there you go. Throw him his way.
You
So
definitely need to
Josh,
send them to me.
There you go.
because
Well,
Yeah.
I've got everything plotted out. There's like 11 days left that haven't been plotted or planned at the end of the month. So,
Okay.
okay.
I'm still looking to finish that up.
Perfect. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I've been kind of going around, and the thing is you'll kind of realize that I start to slip back into my own regular, like, hey, there's been three slasher movies in a row. Josh said he's trying to stay away from those. I caught myself. So I specifically, okay, because if you watch my intro movie, I said I fucking hate clowns, I hate ghosts, I hate spirits, stuff like that. So I
Oh.
don't like demonic possession movies like at all, because I think that falls into
Hmm.
the same category.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I'm not a huge
um
fan of the demonic possession either, but I do like delving into paranormal stuff, but it sounds like you kind of like stay away from that stuff.
yeah, so I specifically went to that category on Shudder and said, okay, Shudder, give me a
Oh,
stupid ghost
okay.
story. And it did, and I
Mm.
fucking hated it, but that'll be for you to find out what that was on the list,
Okay.
Oh,
when I
can't
get
wait.
there.
Yeah.
Because that's part of the
Yeah.
journey, is if I actually liked or didn't like it anyway. And I've been
Huh.
surprised so far.
Yeah, I
A
already have
certain
3 just off the top of my head to send you. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been
Um
watching these as the editor. I get first dibs on watching
yeah.
the videos, and
yeah, you've seen the first
um,
four, yeah,
I've
as
seen
of
the
this
first
recording.
4. I've enjoyed them. As I've enjoyed all your content. By the way, if you want to watch Josh's while you're watching the 31 for 31, if you're kind of if you got a little bit of curious, these are shorts, right? They're not going to be more than
Right.
3 minutes long. They're very,
Well, this is the first year they're all more than a minute long. The last 2 years they
yeah,
were 60 seconds
yeah,
or
because you had to like
less.
really cram them in there, right? I think last year we
Yeah,
were hoping that YouTube would let us do 3 minutes.
yeah.
And I think that was the problem was we were banking on. I remember us having a big conversation
Hmm.
about how, like I was hoping that
It
you guys could make longer than 1 minute shorts, and then it just didn't
it
happen. And I don't think it even happened until like conveniently after, like that
it
was like
hurts
right
some of the
after.
comedy. Yeah.
So so the fun part about this is that Josh oh, by the way, where I was going with that was if you're
Mm-hmm.
curious, and I think you should,
Mm-hmm.
we do have a playlist for the other two, the
The old
previous
ones,
2
yeah.
years of
Last couple
31
years, yeah.
frights for 31 nights. So if you want to, maybe after you watch one, you can watch one of those too. I recommend checking them out.
Yeah.
But what's cool about this is these are all movies Josh has never seen before. Now, in the past,
This year, yeah. This
he's
year.
been kind of comfortable, being
Hmm.
able to be like, I know what I'm getting into. I know what I'm, but now here's an
Oh
idea for
yeah.
you, Josh. I'll throw this out there for you
Hmm.
when you're done. You should
Hmm.
do kind of a 31 for 31 retrospective short for like November the 1st and just be like,
Okay.
okay, here's the worst of the worst. What was your least
Like
favorite movie of the 31?
okay. Like a
And that was
culmination video. That's a great idea.
uh-huh. And then what is your
Okay.
most favorite movie of the 31? So
Okay.
there's a little bonus content, maybe a little DLC, if you will,
Okay.
for the 31
Hmm.
sure, give you
It's
something to think
actually hard
about.
to think of what my favorite one would be so far,
There you
because
go.
there were a couple that I was excited for that ended up fucking
Yeah.
sucking.
Oh,
There
wow.
were some that I didn't think I was gonna like. There was one movie that I didn't think I was going to like at all, and it's in my running for the top 5 at least.
Oh, that's great.
Ooh, me
I'm
too,
super
like,
excited to see what you've
Yeah.
got with these because I always like because horror is your favorite genre. I know you've seen like tons.
Yes.
So this is like I really love
Yes.
this twist on this.
Josh is gonna be completely honest
Yeah,
about
absolutely.
his
So I'm
opinion.
Oh
excited.
yeah.
I
I
I just
absolutely am. I'm straight up mean
I
about some of
just
them.
sent you 4.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
we'll
And
get
of
him out.
course, I have
Um.
no idea if you've seen any of these or if these are on your list or
Yeah.
if you, I mean, and of course, you don't have to watch all of these or any of them. They're just ideas.
And I'll tell you what, if you guys want to, for Josh too, when you watch each of these shorts, because you can watch them on YouTube and you can watch them on TikTok. We're on
Mm.
both now this time around.
Mhm.
Leave a comment for Josh. Say, hey, like, have you seen this movie? And who
Yeah,
knows? Maybe
throw out a suggestion.
you
You never
will
know.
pick one of your
And
movies.
yeah.
Never know.
Well, because like one of the ones that you just suggested, Raven, was One Cut of the Dead. One Cut of the Dead was on last year's 31 Frights for 31
Uh huh.
Nights.
Yeah, we
Uh,
filmed
It
it here.
was
We
Brian's
filmed that
pick.
one here.
We
I
filmed
couldn't
it in
remember.
your home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I knew that we had suggested it last year. I just couldn't remember if you had actually.
But
Yeah,
but
because
definitely
last year I did the guest picks and that was fun. That might come back.
Gotcha.
but definitely go to youtube.com/the domain GPCE. Or you can just go to the domain GPC on TikTok, and you'll be able to watch each of those. He's got one a day every day this month.
Yep.
So as it stands as
Movie
of this
ideas galore.
recording, he has two right now, but
Mhm.
there'll definitely be a lot more by the time you guys listen to this. You'll be able to go
Oh
back.
yeah.
You'll be able to binge them. I mean, they're no more than 3 minutes each. You'll be able to watch them all settings. So
There's going to be two brand new, like, I mean, clearly it's not going to be that day of, but so like the one, I'll just go ahead and spoil it. VHS, the new VHS comes out every October on
oh yeah, I
Shudder.
saw that trailer. That looked really good.
Yeah.
Need to watch
Hell
it.
yeah! So we're gonna watch that. As the night of this recording, this is the second. This comes out the third. The
Yeah,
plan
tomorrow,
is
so
we're
tomorrow.
watching that tomorrow night. As soon as I get home
Heck
from
yeah.
work.
Heck yeah.
Usually we've been
There you
watching
go.
Peacemaker. No, we're watching VHS, and then I'm gonna record that video, and I'm gonna send it to you. So just to give a data buffer, so that video will actually be the 5th. So you'll get to have my
Okay.
first review
There you go.
and a
Of the new
31 for
movie.
31 at the same time. Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be cool.
Nice. Heck yeah, dude.
Some other non-spoiler spoilers. We're gonna go see a horror themed musical live. It's gonna be a stage thing. I've never seen it before, so that'll be one of the
I'm
nights.
excited for that one. I know what that is already. I won't.
Yeah,
You know
me
what that
too.
is already? Yeah, I'm
I
actually
do.
pretty pumped too.
I do. Hell yeah.
And then there's a movie that I teased in the welcome rules video that I said would be really early. It's actually probably going to be, if you're listening to the podcast, I'll just go ahead and tell you, since you're that cool with us. That's probably going to be like either night 30 or 31. Just because I want to
There you
end
go.
on a high note, and I've
Okay.
heard
There you go.
nothing but good about that movie.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
So
And then also
yeah,
outside of
it's been crazy.
so also outside of Josh's 31 for 31,
Mhm.
we've also got once again the podcast you're listening to. We're going to be getting to some more spooky
Yes.
conversation here. Every single episode that releases in the month of
Mhm.
October is going to be spooky themed.
Spooky.
What those are going to be, we still don't know. But we'll figure that out as we get there. And then of course,
Oh yeah.
on our Twitch, I'm doing right now. Well, I don't know. I might have finished. Fuck, I might have finished the game by now when you guys listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
But I have been streaming a complete playthrough of Silent Hill F, the brand new Silent Hill game that came out not long ago.
It's been fun to
And,
watch him play.
It is.
I want to actually
Horror games are always fun to
I
watch.
want to actually try to stream some stuff too.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure out something for you.
Yeah.
And then
I just gotta be careful with that, with motion sickness. But
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. And then at the end of October, probably the last week, I am going to be streaming an entire playthrough of The Quarry, Supermassive Games The Quarry,
Nice.
starring everybody's favorite character from Scream, David Arquette.
I'm
He's
excited
in it.
for this one because you had started this
And I just,
one
like, never-
and then just never.
I didn't get that far
yeah,
in.
never
Yeah.
finished it.
So,
Yeah.
well, that's going to change because I will be beating that game.
And
During
I'm not
this.
going to help you at all.
Please don't. I don't want
Yeah.
any spoilers. But in
Which is
between
crazy because
those-
you missed my whole stream of it. The night that it came
I
out, I did
did,
a whole
yeah.
stream, and there were
I did
so
that on
many people
purpose.
watching. There's actually more people than we'd ever had watching.
I did it
And
on purpose. Yep.
I got all the way
Purposely.
through the game with everybody living, and everyone was like, "Holy shit, you just did that!" And I
Oh,
was
no,
just
I
like,
guess
"Oh
I
my
gotta-
god!"
Oh, no.
Awesome.
It was
Now I gotta
such a
look
good
up the
feeling. So I
Josh's.
can't wait for you to do it too. Yeah.
Okay. So, but
Um,
in between those two streams,
Mhm.
Josh and I are going to stream some stuff.
Yes.
So the plan is we're going to do a couple streams of Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yep.
We're going to do, I think we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game between the two of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. I
And
have
then
it,
we're going to cap it off with, I would say, our favorite game to play together, Dead by Daylight. I love
Mhm.
that game.
But watching
You
guys
love watching
play,
us play
me
Dead by
too.
Daylight.
I love it.
So we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
cap
it's been
that
fun.
off, and I just downloaded like all of my everything I own. I think I own like almost all the characters on that now.
Nice.
But and I've got it. And it's already set up, Josh, for us to play together.
Good.
It's already there. So I'll be on the
Good.
Xbox, you'll be on the PlayStation, but we can still unite as one.
Oh
and
yeah,
make
it's gonna be
plays.
good. It's gonna be a fun time. And
So
then
that's gonna be
also,
fun. Yeah.
I was looking at my calendar because remember the last time we talked about it, it was I needed to finish figuring it out. And
Yes.
I'm just going to go ahead and call it right now. The last Sunday of the month. I don't know a specific time, but I'm going to, sleep in and get out of bed slowly. And I will start playing Resident Evil 8 and live on Twitch and not stop until I finished.
So that would be the 26th of October.
That'll be the
This is the
26th.
last Sunday of the month. There you go.
Yep, the
So what
26th. Yep.
Heck yeah.
So what I'm excited about is, and I just looked at the calendar because I couldn't remember, October, the way the dates usually fall, there's actually 5 weeks of October. So
Oh,
we
there
can,
is.
yeah, so we'll actually be doing 5 podcasts, I believe.
Uh, we're gonna be doing 4
Why are we still going to be doing 4?
because this comes out the next week. You have to think like the next week. So that's
Yeah.
the
Week
ninth
ahead,
is
that
the
does make
so
sense.
this will
Yeah.
come out. This will come out the week of
Math.
this week.
Oh,
So 4 podcast
no,
episodes.
make an obsec.
However, there's also something I forgot to mention, by the way, and this ties so perfectly into our horror month.
I am sad now.
Raven and I are taking a trip to Lexington,
Well,
Kentucky.
yeah, I thought we were going to talk about like everything we're looking forward
Yeah, oh,
to
well,
this
well,
month.
hold on to
Like,
that.
that's all
Sorry.
we're
It's like
way
nothing
ahead of
happened.
ourselves.
It's like nothing happened. You heard nothing. We'll talk about that.
Mhm.
But I will say it is going to fit perfectly into our horror month content because we're going to be making content off of that.
Yes.
Anyway, let's get into the main topic of our discussion tonight, which Raven conveniently decided to bring up is what about this month? And I don't mean just right now, okay? Not even like
Yeah.
right at this very moment in time. What about the month of October is so special to you? And what is it that you always what are some things you maybe always look forward to every year? What are some things that
Can I
do
say
you have
one
maybe
negative thing to get it out of the way first?
Oh my
Uh-oh.
gosh, what?
What?
What the fuck is up with this Indiana bullshit where I'm going to work and it's 50 degrees and I'm like 85 in the
Yes.
middle of the day?
Oh,
This bullshit can be over. Can I have a regular fall? Can we have a regular fall in Indiana?
that's what I was telling Raven on the way home today.
Absolutely agree. I was
Yeah.
talking about
Okay,
that with
that's
my
my
patient
one
too.
negative fucking Nancy
Oh.
thing that I wanted to say
Fine,
and get it
you're
out of my
good.
system first
Yeah,
because I'm
get it out of
over
your
this shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be in the 80s. Like now, I think next week it's supposed to start to cool down a little bit, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got our false fall already. So let's
yeah,
get some real
So
fall going.
over it.
so what are we looking forward to? And anybody can go ahead and take the lead on this. I
I am
guess
an apple cider slut.
you're an apple cider slut.
I love apple cider.
I
I
love
like
going to the store and
pumpkin.
there's just apple cider.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I like pumpkin. But yes,
Oh no, that's okay. I've also
I
got
would
some
much
pumpkin
rather-
pie Pop Tarts right here. I
Okay.
am
Whoa, what?
about all the flavors of
Hold
fall.
on. What? You said
You
pumpkin
haven't
pie
seen the pumpkin pie
Pop-Tarts?
Pop Tarts?
No.
You got to embrace the
You said
season.
no.
You know.
Is it like maple icing or what? What are these? What are they like?
So the icing is kind of more of a whipped cream taste.
Oh,
Yeah,
even better.
yeah.
So
Okay.
can I
It's they're pretty great.
Okay, we got to find these.
can I be the other negative Nancy?
Oh
To
no.
get my one negative. Fall
You
has
get your
the
one
worst
negative.
flavors. Fall has the worst flavors.
You're done. All right.
No, stop. I gotta go into
Josh,
this.
no, you
I
don't.
gotta go. Yeah, dude, stop.
He gets
Let's
he
go
gets his
into
one,
weather.
even though he's
Ah,
wrong. He gets his
Stop.
one.
I get
Yeah.
to go in. I gotta go into this. I'm
You get
sorry.
30 seconds, and then
No.
it's Josh and mine's pod
Oh no.
because you have totally you're done.
Listen. I gotta talk. Let me speak on this, okay?
Mhm.
Set the timer.
Mhm.
Everybody else is wrong but me. It's fine because it happens sometimes.
Full of shit.
No.
Fall. I would say outside of
Hang on,
like
guys, set the
maybe
timer.
I
30
would
seconds.
think maybe outside of creme brulee, which is pretty good. A good fall thing. Every fall flavor. Well, no, there's one s'mores, like the
Okay, I was
campfire
gonna
flavor
ask.
stuff.
So to you, is s'mores a fall or a summer?
I think to me it's a fall flavor.
I agree. Fall.
Fall
Okay.
because a lot of places have s'mores like drinks and beverages and stuff too.
I do.
No,
I do
that's
see
true.
where you're. I do see
Yeah,
where you're asking.
fall.
Why
I
you're
get
Yeah.
asking that.
Yeah, I
But
um
my first
Not to
experience
break
with it-
your train of hate, but like
no. No, this
Since
train of hate's
s'mores was
going.
brought up, that has
So
to
out.
be asked. That's like, is a hot dog a sandwich or not? I don't know. Is s'mores
Oh, let's
a
not.
fall
We're
or
gonna we're
a
gonna we're gonna podcast all day long
summer?
about hot dog being a sandwich. But
That's what
outside
I'm
of that,
saying. Yeah.
outside of that, all the other flavors for fall suck ass. I hate pumpkin.
Oh,
Well, this isn't an
hate.
episode about what you hate. This is an episode about what we're
Listen,
looking forward to.
Josh got his. I'm getting mine.
we each get
10
one
Right?
hate.
seconds. He got 10
I
So-
seconds.
despise the
You are
fall
done.
flavors.
Okay.
They all suck except s'mores.
Okay, that's all we need to hear.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Hey,
That's my
Raven, your
PSA.
hate can be Brian's hatred of the good flavors.
that'll be it.
Okay.
No,
So Josh, for you, it's like you like the apple cider.
Yeah, dude.
You like it warm or cold?
oh, warm.
Okay.
Oh my God! Listen.
Do you like it with caramel or no?
So right now in my fridge, against my best, health interest, I've got a gallon of Meyer brand. No, it's the Kroger Private Select label. I don't remember where the fuck I got it, but it's the bougie version of the store brand, and it's
Okay.
salted caramel apple cider. And yeah,
I might like
that is a kids don't touch. This is a dad thing.
Well, You find out where you got it from and let me know because I'm gonna go
I
get
will
some.
let
Might
you
try
know, and I
that.
will send
That
you a
sounds
picture.
kinda
As soon as
good.
we're done, I'll just send you a picture.
So Aldi, and I need to go. I'm gonna go to Aldi tomorrow, because they have some really awesome like seasonal food and stuff out right now. That I
We
saw
were
the other
talking
day.
about that the other days. We need to go to Aldi and check out their shit because we just don't
But
on a normal
They
basis.
had, and I don't know if they'll still have any or not because this was like a month ago when I saw it, but they had peach cider.
Peach cider.
Yes, and it was
That
with
is an
their fall
interesting one to me in
flavors.
general.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was with their fall flavors. So I'm gonna see if they still have any and pick some
Okay.
up if they do. So I thought that might
Can I try that? Because I mean,
Interesting.
I don't
No,
I don't
you're
like
done.
apple cider, but I might like that.
No, you don't like any fall flavors. We're done.
Brian, you're grounded in the first place. So like
eat me.
whatever you get.
You guys
for
can
the
know what you
rest
guys can
of
do. You
the
guys can eat
season.
me. That's what you guys can do.
Are you a fall flavor?
I mean, that's probably not appropriate for this conversation.
Uh,
Anyway, this is a family show, right?
so
Yeah,
you
you're
don't
going
like
upset.
the apple cider or the caramel apple?
He hates anything apple.
Because
I-
that's actually something that you got to
No.
specify when you're talking about fall flavors. Is that
No.
caramel apple, candied apple, and apple
Totally.
cider are three different flavors.
I understand that.
Absolutely.
She's okay. Let me speak on something. She said I don't like anything apple. I love apple sauce, right? Sauce. I like apple sauce.
Sauce.
All right. Outside of that,
Because he's
Matt
5.
Damon.
5.
You like applesauce.
Do they give kids apple slices at fucking McDonald's? If I'm 5, you're 5,
What?
right? Yeah, exactly. Let that sink in for a bit. What I will say I am excited for
Yes.
is I think and I just had a really amazing idea. I think it'd be kind of fun and funny.
Mm.
Is I have never carved a pumpkin before,
I just swore
What?
we did, dude.
and I think I should stream it on Twitch.
I think that would be great.
What do
You
you
know,
think?
you've told me this before, and I think I was as appalled last time too.
Yeah, I
I've
You've
never
never
in
carved a
my
pumpkin
Darn,
before.
entire life done
sworn
that
we
moment.
did it, but I guess
No, I would remember that. I would remember if I put a knife inside a pumpkin, I would not forget
Yeah.
that. But no, I think we should do that. I think that'd be a kind of a fun stream. We each get a pumpkin,
yeah.
and then we set the
Well,
table
that would
in
be
there,
fun.
set it up,
Mm-hmm.
and then you kind of
Oh.
help me figure out how to do it because I've never done it before.
Yeah. I mean, I've only done it a couple times
That could be a
actually.
fun
so-
part of our horror month or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But we got to get it at a pumpkin patch.
That's fine.
Okay.
Maybe we could stream out a pumpkin patch.
I would love that.
Picking out a pumpkin and
Yeah.
going there and doing all and come home and
Yeah.
make a whole day an evening of it. Be
I'm
fun.
excited.
So be on the lookout for that. We'll do all that. That's something fun. Let's see, October. I just this month just resonates with me because
Mhm.
I think back to when I was a kid. I know we did an episode before about Saturday morning, right?
Yeah, that
And
was last
about
week,
and about being a kid and stuff. And
Mhm.
I think that kind of ties into this too, as far as October goes. I just remember October being that month of you get fall
It's
break when you're a
magical.
kid.
Everything
You get
changes.
fall break. Yeah, you get fall break when you're a kid.
Mhm.
I think Halloween is such an easy cliche go to. It's one day and it's the last day of the month,
It's like the
but
whole month is leading up to it. But yeah, there's so many,
but
so
like
much other great shit that happens during the
there's
month.
like so
Yeah,
many good fall festivals. Like
yeah.
Raven and I used to live. We're from Indy, and I had never been. That first time I went with you to that, by the way, it was my very first time going to the Irvington Fall Festival.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Have you,
So
I can't remember. I know we've talked about this before, but I can't remember, Josh. Have you gone?
Yeah.
did you ever go to the Irvington Fall Festival?
I
Yeah.
love the Irvington Fall Festival.
So if you
It's the
don't
one thing
know,
I miss about not living in Indianapolis anymore.
Same.
yeah. So if you don't know what Irvington is named after John Irving,
Yep.
the guy who wrote the Headless Horseman,
Yep.
Mhm.
and
Hollow. Because the
Sleepy Hollow.
town resembled that of Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow, yeah.
Mhm.
And I mean,
It's
you and I
secretly
had
my
grown
favorite
up
part of
over by there.
Indianapolis. Just don't tell Fountain Square.
Yeah, and oh, that's fair.
That's funny.
But Raven and I are kind of from the east side and
Mhm.
that big area over there.
Yeah.
And I had just never went to that as a kid. And
Loved it every year. Loved
but we went one year, Raven and I went. I finally got to go. We went to this was that a church?
it. Mm-hmm.
Church we went to?
Yep.
And they did this really cool, like on the organ, playing all of these different songs or horror themed,
Yeah.
Halloween themed songs. They did like
Yep.
some from like Nightmare Before Christmas and
Yeah. Didn't they
Sleepy
do
Hollow. They did what? They did
Didn't they do
Halloween.
Halloween?
They did some
Yeah.
from Halloween the movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that was super cool. That
Mhm.
was super cool to do. And so I will
Well,
say
it is
this.
an old-fashioned looking church too. I mean, like
Yeah.
I can't even remember how long it's been around, but
It's
like
like
the organ, yeah, the organ is like a traditional, like
Yeah, it's like
old-fashioned pipe organ.
and that was
It
so cool.
sounded amazing.
Yeah, that was super fun to do. And then just fall festivals in general. Like I love going to fall festivals. I used to
Mhm.
go to like
And Irvington has, I mean, like they do like a whole week, like the whole week
yeah,
before this, and like it culminates in this Saturday before, Halloween or
just try
whatever.
to go there.
And no, we'll be busy.
Right.
But all right, what we've already got plans this year.
Oh,
But yeah, they have all kinds of stuff. They have vendors and food trucks and face painting
great.
and like it goes from like the library, like the way it's set up. They shut down the entire street and they have, like
Mhm.
stuff going on at the library and stuff going on at the church. And I mean, like
in
it's
between.
it's amazing. Love it.
I know.
It's the
so
enthusiasm that we had for Halloween in the 90s.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Then
Oh, and they do the window painting contest. So like
Yeah.
you get to like they have all of the shop windows gets like petitioned off into like little sections, and you can like register to get your own section of window, and you paint it whatever you want.
that's
And they have that big contest every year.
so
They
just
also have like a contest to design the poster every year. Like
Yeah.
that's a big deal.
Yeah. I would say for me it's always been fall festivals is one thing I've really enjoyed. Like
Mhm.
for instance,
Yeah.
that one.
Harvest
I used,
festivals.
I used I used to live in Lafayette. They have the Feast of the Hunter's Moon there, which that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing. You've never been to that before? No?
Yeah.
I don't know. Hold on. Let's get your mic fixed here. Go ahead, talk.
Hello, hello.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Yeah, gone it.
But Feast of the Hunter's Moon, super cool. I used to live in Greenfield till Riley days.
Yes, I've been to
Was
Riley
a
Days.
was a big one.
I've only been there once though.
I used to
I was
live
like
in
19.
I used to live in Beach Grove. So they had the Main Street Festival there,
Yeah.
and then down here it's Harrow's Homecoming in New Albany. So yeah,
Which we've only been
What-
to
what-
like once, twice maybe.
twice we've been to Harrow's
Twice.
Homecoming twice.
But
Yeah,
so one thing that I'm looking
the big
forward
one.
to. Huh?
Well, the big. I was gonna say, if we're still talking about festivals, before we move on, we got to talk about the big one. Have you guys ever been to the Covered Bridge Festival?
No.
you know what? I
No,
have
and I
been to that.
want to.
I've been to that like a
Oh
couple
shit!
times.
No, we're talking like this festival is multiple towns big.
Yeah.
It
Mhm.
is all up
Oh,
in
yeah, I
Park
know.
County.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's
Huge.
huge. Yeah,
It's
it's
insane.
one of those things where I've gone to meet people before, and we went to the wrong fucking place, and it was like, well, never mind. I'll catch you another time. I'm having fun here, type of
Fun
thing.
here, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
You know, it's
Mhm.
one year um my brother and my girlfriend went together and they're like, "Hey, uh we found you something cool for your birthday since you didn't really get anything this year. So here's this Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII." And they like went in together with their money and bought it for me. It was super cool.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
we
I
got
found some cool stuff there.
there's a lot of cool stuff. Like, yeah, you got another one too, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about is so this weekend, like, and I told Brian, I was like, I think Southern Indiana might even do Halloween or fall better than
Mhm.
Irvington, but
Oh,
Oh,
but the jury is out on that one because we haven't spent a whole lot of time doing those things down here yet. But
mhm.
there's kind of like it's not necessarily kind of like the Covered Bridge Festival, but it meaning that there's like multiple small towns right together in Southern Indiana where we live, and
yeah.
there's always something going on. And so
Yeah.
it starts like the beginning of October. Like there's stuff going on this weekend. And so
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going to something in a town near where we live called Steamboat Nights. And they have it's kind of like
Okay.
a I guess kind of like a tent festival for lack of better terms, but they have
Yeah.
live music. They have different kinds of like they're gonna have magic there. They're gonna have a Wednesday Adam flash mob, a Wednesday Adams flash mob. They're gonna have like
Okay.
vendors and food trucks and
Yeah, it's pretty,
they have different kinds of tents. Like they have one section that's going to be called Marvels and Mystery Row, and they're going to have like
Okay.
an Edgar Allan Poe tent. They're going to have like an oddities tent. They're going to have, I mean, all kinds of stuff there. And then they have like a mural. What is that called? Mural battle. It's not a bat. I don't. They don't
dueling muralists.
mural.
Muralists. Say that 5 times.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. So they have people just painting murals, on the sidewalk there.
You know what I'm
In a
excited for?
dueling manner.
Yeah, in a dueling manner.
I'm excited for the Indiana Blacksmith Association being there. Because remember we were talking about
Yeah, we were
blacksmithing?
just talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's something I've always wanted to get into is blacksmithing.
I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, okay. So eyeballs and oddities tent. So they're going to have a taxidermy and preservation project there. So I'm really excited about that one. And then they're gonna have a masked Marvel superhero tent.
Yanni the juggling giant.
So they're gonna
Okay.
have like you can meet
What?
Spider-Man there, by the way.
Oh no way.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
The
it's
okay.
fucking Spider-Man?
Like
the
the
Spider-Man.
one and
Yes.
only.
And so this is the one that I'm most excited about because
Mhm.
it's Edgar Allan Poe, but it's a telltale tent, kind of like the Telltale Heart. It's a telltale
Okay.
tent, and can you turn my mic up just a little bit?
Yes.
Thank you. And they're going to have calligraphy lessons, which I'm really excited about, and a Raven Scroll project, which I don't know what that is, but I am also really excited about that.
Hey.
Yeah, kind of my namesake. So
There you
Right.
go.
yeah. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to this. They're having it both Friday and Saturday nights, and we may or may not go both nights. I'm not sure yet.
And it's right by the river. And
Yeah.
that's the other cool part about down here is like they have the Water Lantern Festival
Mhm.
too,
Yeah.
which is where you get
Yeah. We haven't been to
lanterns
that
and
though yet.
they go up, I think, in the sky off the river, which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Of course, there's also which is really cool is they do a lot of stuff on the Belle Louisville,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yep.
festival
Yeah.
related things while you're
Yeah.
on the Ohio River, which is actually really
Yep.
cool about down here too.
That
Yeah.
is
There's
neat.
Yeah,
there's so much. And that's what I mean by like, I kind of feel like, and again,
you could be right.
because we have multiple small towns that have multiple events happening and it kind of all bleeds in
It's
together.
just like
And
one big area down
it
here.
does.
Mhm.
It
You wouldn't
really
realize it's
does.
another town
Yeah.
because it just kind of everything bleeds over into other things.
Yeah, I know. And then we have Louisville right across the river, and
Mhm.
it's just, I feel like I feel almost like there's so much more to do down here than there was when we lived up in Indy because it is almost like one big kind of community down here, as opposed to up in Indy, everything's kind of like
Oh,
isolated and separate and spread out. If that makes sense.
Clarksville is doing an annual fall festival.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yes.
they're having it, like there's stuff going on literally
They do it
all
inside.
month.
They do it inside the Peddlers Mall.
Yeah, there's all
Oh,
kinds
I have
of
to
stuff going
check
on.
that out.
There's all kinds of stuff going on. There's like
Yeah.
book festivals and like
That's cool,
everything
man.
going on right now.
That's very cool.
I love this is a time of year I love living down here. Now, the first couple years
That's
that we were
dope.
here, I really did miss the Irvington Fall Festival.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely
You've acclimated down.
I've definitely acclimated more. Like I love this time of year down here.
That's
I just
great.
I just wish it was colder.
like I think the words fall and festival are just like meant to be together. Like because I think of this is festival season to me. I mean, it's just the leaves are changing color. That's the other thing too is like of course the vibe of fall, which where the hell is it at? 'Cause
Yeah, I know that's what I said. I
it's
just wish it was colder.
wish it was a little more cooler. So wear jackets and
Yeah, flannels and
flannels and
boots and
things.
have the leaves crunching underfoot. Like we were just talking today, like the leaves are barely turning colors down here.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's sad.
I think
No, it's sad.
I also like having bonfires at night
Oh yeah.
in the fall.
Yeah.
Like
It's still way too hot right now.
like during the fall when we lived in Greenfield, I lived with an old friend of mine, and we would have a bonfire in his backyard, and then we'd take a white sheet and hang it up on a clothesline and watch movies on a projector out there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
And
sick.
we
Okay.
and we'd invite and we would invite friends over and everybody BYOB, and we just like go out there and watch like
I would love to have a place to do that.
I
Mhm.
remember
Mhm.
watching what did we used to watch? We used to watch like Swamp Thing on there one time,
Hell yeah.
which is a fantastic movie. The old one anyway. And then we watched what's that one? It's Monster something. Monster Squad. Another great film.
Wolfman's got nards.
Yeah. You're
I
right.
haven't seen
Raven's never
I
seen
haven't
Monster
seen either
Squad.
one of
Oh
We need to
shit,
we need to
Raven, you
change
have
this.
to see this movie.
It's so good.
Okay. It
Sorry.
is absolutely
It's
insane.
funny.
So this movie is
Funny shit.
like
Oh, see, now you got him on tangent.
children.
He's gonna say all about it. Yeah, tell her about it.
children as the main characters in a legitimate scary horror movie. How scary is this? Nazis are involved. I'll leave it at that.
What the hell?
Yeah. But it's actually really good.
No, it is. It's
Fucking
one of the
great
best.
film. Yeah, we
Um,
watched Monster Squad on there.
Okay,
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
maybe.
And we watched
absolutely watch Monster
and then we
Squad.
watched Young Frankenstein, Mel Brooks.
Okay.
Have you seen that?
Christine.
Wait. You have never seen the Mel Brooks classic Young Frankenstein
Really?
with Gene Wilder?
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're fired. Anyway.
It's okay.
I'm not
We'll get you
opposed to
taken care
watching
of.
it. I'm not hating on it. I just haven't seen it.
That's a good point.
You got to.
What about you guys? What else? What else is there? Like, what about this month is like so
So
magical?
I know this is corny.
I got so many more, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. The fact that all of the fast food places just absolutely change and transform to the Halloween station, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
crazy is that everybody's got boo buckets this year. They're like, oh, you want to get your trick or treat buckets? Get it here. They're all too small to actually use. People just collect that shit and they sit in the corner,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
All the
No, that's
Burger
actually a good
King's
point
got their
because
own buckets
Brian,
this year, yeah.
I was just going to say Brian actually just went and got like Burger King
Oh yeah, I had
Halloween.
the Jack O' Lantern Whopper,
Oh yeah, how is that?
which
An
is
orange bun.
yeah, it's
with
an
black
orange bun with
sauce.
black. It was pretty good. I mean, it's bacon, cheese. It's pretty good. And then I got the
Can't go
mummy.
wrong.
I got the mummy mozzarella fries.
Okay.
And then you can do like a 4, 8, or a 12 piece. I did 8
Which they're really just
for research
mozzarella
purposes.
fries in a mummy box. Like
Oh,
there's
that's
nothing
super cool.
special about the mozzarella sticks, mozzarella fries.
They're thinner mozzarella sticks, but they look like fries. They're
Yeah, but I
So
mean,
they're
there's
the
nothing
regular- 'cause,
special
yeah,
about
they-
them.
yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
that was the lamest fucking thing when they started this. You can swap any fries for any fries. And I was
Yeah.
like, how many fries do you have? Oh, well, they've
They
got
have
French
chicken
fries.
fries,
They've
French
got chicken
fries,
fries. They've
mozzarella
got
fries.
mozzarella fries.
Oh, they have
Yeah.
vampire nuggets.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Oh, and
Remember
those are
that.
actually shaped differently. Yeah, I saw those.
They
Those are
are.
shaped like bats and
Bats and
teeth.
fangs.
Yeah.
Fangs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
And of
bad,
course,
Burger King.
Wendy's still has it, but they started this like what, beginning of September, but they still have their Wednesday Addams stuff.
Wednesday Addams meal. But then
Yeah.
they're also, so last year they
Yes, I haven't
had
had
this
that.
thing where the toys and the kids meal like were immensely popular, so much so that adults were collecting them. But it
Mhm.
was like their mascot is a like their mascot is Wendy, right? But they've got another mascot that is
Yeah.
a Junior Frosty. So
Yeah.
they did the
Yeah.
Junior Frosty as different monsters, and that was the toy.
Oh, that's
Well, they're
cool.
bringing that back this year because it was
Yeah.
so popular last year. Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot about that. Brian told me
thought that
about
was
that.
very cool.
And then they do the Boo Book
Yep.
every year. They have the like you buy this Boo Book for $1 and you get 5 free Junior Frosties and like a
Coupons and the
discounted kids meal or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, they expect people to give them out with their trick or treat stuff,
Trick or
but
treating. Yeah.
we all keep those fucking coupons for ourselves. You're not
Oh
fooling
yeah, I ain't
anyone.
handing those out.
And then, of course, everybody's favorite fall thing's coming back at McDonald's this year. No, it's not the McRib. It's the Monopoly game.
Oh my
Monopoly,
God.
So
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat so much fucking McDonald's all.
Oh, jeez.
I'm so sick,
I'm
but
just
I
gonna get
It's
the Coke and then be
it's so
or the
crazy. Well, do you
tea.
know why that ended the first time?
Oh
there's a
yeah,
whole lot documentary about
we
it.
saw a
Oh,
documentary
so
on
you've
it.
seen the
The
documentary,
cheating,
so you know
the
how fucked it
cheating.
got.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
guy on the
The
inside cheating,
McMillions.
and you would think
Yeah.
that it took way longer than I thought it would for them to be like, isn't it weird that all these big winnings are in the same neighborhood?
I know, right?
Like, come on.
Yeah.
No wonder I never got Boulevard or Park Place. Sons of bitches.
Well, now guess what, Josh? Now the Monopoly game is all
Mhm.
digital, so they've rigged it in their favor this time. Isn't that awesome? They got so tired of
Awesome.
they got so tired of humans rigging it to win it for themselves.
Yes.
They're like, you know what?
Well,
Fuck,
there are.
I'll rig it now for ourselves.
Oh
It's
yeah,
digital.
I
It's
saw
all
that
the
because there are physical and digital pieces, and depending on what you order, gets
yeah.
the physical or the digital pieces. And I thought
I
that was
haven't
a
looked that
little
much
lame.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're playing two separate games, so it's like, so you're telling me that if I like quarter powders, I'm fucked? Thanks. Oh,
Yeah.
nothing for the triple cheeseburger, huh? Oh, if I want to overpay for a Big Mac, I got me a physical piece.
Sad.
Um, so what else? What else do you guys like?
So I'm doing something that different this year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I am reading a book called The
Oh
31st
yeah.
Trick or Treater. And it's kind of like an advent calendar for Halloween in book form. So it's
Okay.
31 chapters, and you're supposed to read a chapter a night through Halloween. And I just got it today, so I'm a day behind, and I didn't realize there was a prologue to it as well. So I'm going to be technically reading a prologue and 2 chapters tonight, but I'm
Okay.
already through like half of the prologue and half of the first chapter, and it's interesting. So,
Very,
yeah,
very neat. I like that idea.
I won't give anything away, but I'm I'm interested in, doing that. And then I
That is
am
cool.
I am wanting to I'm very much a mood reader, and I picked out 3 books at the library last month because I've gotten to be, unfortunately, a slow reader in the past several years. Definitely slower than I used to be. I used to be able to devour like a thick book in a day, and I absolutely
Mhm.
cannot do that now. But
Right.
but I want to do like a lot of the like shorter stories right now. So I want to
Hmm.
do
Yeah.
like just kind of there's a lot of like horror short stories. So I recently found out that because of where we live, like again, small towns, with 3 different counties, I can go to any library and get a library card. So I feel like my world has
Hell
just
yeah.
opened up so much more.
Oh
So I'm
yeah.
actually
Same
gonna stop.
fucking books now.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna stop in the town over tomorrow, at the library after work and see what I can get into there. But I'm excited because there's always I like the ones that aren't so popular. I mean, don't get me wrong, I
Yeah.
like popular
Mhm.
reads too,
Yeah.
but yeah,
So
I thought this is gonna be fun.
so let's talk about something that Josh and I are a little familiar with.
Okay.
Spooky video games.
Spooky video games.
That is, I'm telling you what,
I
man.
was just talking about
That
spooky video games.
not full.
Okay.
I think for me, October is like you can play a horror game anytime, right? Like that's fine. But I think for me it just hits different in the fall, like in October. That's kind of my correlation to it. Um, is just, like and movies too, right? Um,
Yeah. Yeah,
Although I
no, there's
can't think of.
definitely the uptick. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I watch I watch horror movies all year round.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so we've already talked about earlier in this episode that we were recording this on the second. Last night being the first.
Yes.
The first movie for the 31 for 31 was The Monkey.
Yeah.
Um, however, I Rachel goes to bed a good 2 hours before me every night
Okay.
because she gets up way earlier than I do. Um, so it's one of those things where I'm kind of left with like, okay, what do I do with myself for the rest of the night? Like she went to bed before we started recording this podcast. So, after we're done, I might go to bed early. I might find something to do for a little bit. But on the first, I had to think of what the fuck I wanted to do and just went from app to app and finally ended up watching and it's funny because it's a rerun of a live recording that they have, put up. But
Yeah.
Joe Bob Briggs's uh he did the first Halloween a couple years ago. And
Yeah.
I've seen it a couple of times at this point. It's one of those things where it's like I know what Joe Bob's gonna say. But
Yeah,
honestly,
for
it's the
sure.
start of spooky season. It's John Carpenter's Halloween. It's Joe Bob Briggs. It really made me feel, I don't know. It's weird to say, but it made me feel comfortable. Like I was just having a good time last night. Like I wasn't even fully watching the movie. I was playing on my
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch and the volume was down because Rachel was asleep, but I was in bed and it was just kind of like it felt right. You know, just Joe Bob and Michael Myers on the TV.
I was gonna say
But
there's a
no, I get
couple
you.
there's a couple movies that are coming out this month that
Mhm.
that are under my radar. One, Raven can't stop talking about it, and
Oh,
I want to see it. It's
mhm.
Good Boy.
Yep, that is one of the
Um, that is
entries we're gonna do this year for sure.
oh nice, yeah. So that comes out on
Hmm.
the 5th,
Yep.
which looks pretty cool. Um, as far there's one that's on my radar that I want to see. Which comes out October 17th, which is Frankenstein. And it's done by Guillermo del Toro. So that should be
Oh,
really
I
good.
forgot about that actually.
That's going to be on Netflix on the 17th.
Yep,
Oh
that's
no,
why I
I'm
forgot
sorry.
about it.
No, I am so sorry. That is actually going to be a theatrical release. So I may
Okay, I
go
see
see that in
something was
theater.
coming out on Netflix,
Yeah.
but
And then the other big theatrical release I know Raven's going to want to see is The Black Phone 2,
Yes, I do want
yep,
to see
that
which
that.
is
comes out.
also going to be on the list.
That's going to be on the list. Fuck yeah. Um,
Hmm.
I did see a couple movies. I don't know, Josh, if you've heard about these, but there's one called Coyotes. It's with Justin Long and Kate Bosworth.
Hmm.
Um, it's about their Hollywood Hills home. They are trapped by a wildfire and a pack of evil coyotes. It's a comedy horror movie.
Okay.
And then this other one
Well,
looks interesting, and it's called Shelby Oaks. And the executive producer is Mike Flanagan.
Oh,
I like
Mike.
him. Okay.
So I'll have to
See,
look
I
into
was trying
those.
to stay away from his because I mean I knew it was going to be unavoidable to do brand new movies, but I was also trying to do the older the better was bonus points for
Sure.
me.
Sure.
Um, there's one on the list from 1977.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hmm.
Was it?
So that'll
I
be
like that.
fun.
I like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, movies coming out this time of year, I always look forward to. Well, for horror anyway, specifically. I didn't see any. I didn't see anything else. I did watch the trailer for that VHS movie or that VHS movie you're talking about.
Yes, VHS Halloween is the name
I've
of this
never
one.
seen any of those movies,
Oh,
and they're all
um,
anthologies. So I love it. I
if
love a really good anthology movie.
we were talking about this today at work, they're all really good. But the second one is by far the best. And it kind of feels weird because it peaks so early in the series, but the second one is just so fucking good. It's like, why did you make such a great movie so early in the franchise? But
Right.
um, no, dude, you should definitely check them out. Um,
Mhm.
it's because they're not long either, so it's like okay, so you're banging out a couple of real quick stories, and some of these short stories across the franchise are so good that they've been spun off into their own full length movie.
Really?
Hmm.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Two so
discovered
far.
I just discovered one I want to see.
Okay.
I was kind of searching for some. This is on Bloody
Mhm.
Disgusting, which is a really popular horror movie website, by the way.
Yep.
Um, I had no idea this was remade,
What?
and I want to see it. I don't know if you guys have seen the original. I have. It's just been God decades since I saw it. I don't think I've even seen this movie since it like was released. They have a remake coming out on October 22nd on Hulu of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
What?
And it's
Okay.
starring Micah Monroe from Longlegs and
Yeah.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Okay. I like
Um,
both of them.
yeah, I do too. And it's The Hand That
Micah
Rocks the
Monroe's
Cradle.
on this list a couple times.
Yeah, and that is dropping on the 22nd, so I'm probably gonna watch that. But yeah, I'll show that. And if you don't know what this movie is about,
She actually resembles the first actor.
it is yeah,
In that poster.
it is a fucked up movie.
I saw it, but I don't remember it.
And
Hmm.
oh
I
man,
used to get this one confused with People Under the Stairs when I was little
you got that really?
because I didn't remember him. Yeah.
But it's yeah, it's a movie. So
Hmm.
I'm definitely gonna want to I want to for sure check that out. Of course, there's gonna be tons of horror movies. That's the other cool part too, is like all the streaming services like bust out all their horror movie content.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, everything just like gets unearthed. That
Right,
was so.
like
What's really
yeah.
fucking weird is the things that show up in September for no reason. For instance, Shudder
Oh
was
yeah.
really proud of the fact that they had American Psycho just for the month of September.
Mhm.
Uh, and then there's a bunch of movies because they put out the what's streaming this month and stuff like that. Something else that Shudder had was there's
Yes.
like a good chunk of movies that are only available the last 2 weeks of the month, and it's like, what the fuck is that? Um, I don't know. I thought that was weird. I think it's all about strategizing and money and whatnot, but at the same time, it's like it's crazy to see what just like only becomes available streaming because like the service wants to pay for the license this month,
Mhm.
and then it
Yeah.
goes away again, never to be thought of.
So I'm gonna read for you guys
Mhm.
a few of the upcoming horror movie remakes that are in the works right now. Okay.
Hit me.
Okay.
Are you ready for
Throw
this?
me. Yep.
This is all on IMDb.
Hmm.
Here we go. Number one, The Last Train to New York. I've not seen the original of that.
The
What
last
was
train
it?
in New
The
York.
Last Train to New York.
I don't even know what that.
Number two, they are remaking again The People Under the Stairs.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so weird that I mentioned that. Okay.
They
That
are
is, yeah.
also remaking An American Werewolf in London.
Nope. Pass.
They are remaking. Man, I'll watch it. Depends on who is in it. They are remaking the Jeff Daniels classic Arachnophobia. That's getting remade.
Interesting.
There. Josh, I know you're going to be real thrilled to hear about this one.
Yeah.
They are remaking John Carpenter's The Thing.
Fuck off.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Nope.
we have a brand
That
new
movie was
Friday the
perfect.
13th. We have a brand new Friday the 13th that's been officially announced. That's in the works.
Okay.
Rumor has it that the guy playing Jason is going to be none other than the former WWE
Oh,
superstar.
yes.
Braun
So
Strowman.
listen,
I'm excited
everything
about
you
that.
said
I know,
upsets me.
I know.
Well,
I know.
no, Brian, because of
I
many
know.
years of legal lawsuits, Friday the 13th cannot be about Jason Voorhees. So I don't know where these
I don't
rumors are
know.
coming from,
We'll
but it's
see.
legally not possible.
I know, but you never know. I never say
No,
never.
I do know. My
Oh, I know
franchise
you know.
died for a couple years, and if it's got the Friday the 13th name on it, it cannot be Jason Voorhees. If it's going to be Jason, it's going to be the new Jason Universe stuff.
What if
So
it's
I don't
Jason Voorhees, but it's not the licensed version of Jason Voorhees that we've come to know?
know.
It up somehow. I don't know. I don't know.
There can't be any Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th.
That will be interesting. That'll be interesting.
So I don't know. No, I know that there's going to be a TV series on the Peacock streaming service
that's what
called
this is,
Camp
actually.
Crystal Lake, and that's
Oh no, that's that. Yeah, that's Jason.
that's going to be great. That's going to be a prequel series.
Yes.
And then they have announced that there is going to be a sequel / a remake of that Gun Ilphonic game that has a piece of my
really?
soul forever. Yep.
Right.
And then they've also said that there is a full-length movie that is
Huh.
in early development. So if that's the movie everybody's talking about, I'm sorry, they just don't know what they're talking about. But it can't be Friday the 13th and Jason. Um, and I know that everyone's been excited about it, but as an honest and fair journalist, Brian, I cannot
No,
let you be excited
this
about
is
something that's untrue.
no, it's officially true. It's on comicbook.com, and they're pretty legit. New Friday the 13th movie rumor. It's a
Yeah,
rumor,
Say rumor,
it's a
yeah.
rumor, but
so
it's
I
it's
don't
like
know.
nobody paid attention to the whole
Well,
lawsuit
I'd
that's
like
been
to
going
think
on.
that these guys know if they can do one or not.
All
I
I'm
don't know.
saying is the
Something's gonna
people that
change.
pay attention.
Something's
I
gonna
know
change,
that
man.
I
Yeah.
know that
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm a journalist and we're a journalist company, but the people that I listen to, Slash and Cast, haven't said anything about it either. And I know that they know people on the inside.
I mean,
Uh,
there's this is on Collider, and they're a real reputable website about
yeah,
movies, and they're even talking about how it could come back. That there's talks about bringing the franchise back to like its whole, like for real, bringing back Friday. I mean, look, man, I we'll see, right? That's kind
it
of
would
how I'm
have to
looking
be
at it.
like a Halloween 3 situation where they're calling it Friday the 13th and it's different things.
Yeah, I
And
don't
I
know.
would still be down with that.
Sure.
I'm not poo-pooing on it.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
not at all.
saying,
No, no,
yeah,
absolutely not. What's this?
Hmm.
Friday the
what is what?
13th blood Friday the 13th Blood Loss. Is that a real movie?
What?
No,
Where are you
that
seeing
is
this?
a fan film.
I'm Oh, it's a fan film. Okay.
Yes.
I was about to say.
Yep.
Moving on.
Oh,
They're
uh,
remaking. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah,
oh no, you're still talking about movies. Go ahead.
yeah. Yeah. They're remaking the Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Okay.
I guess we're getting a Phantom of the Opera remake.
Yes, because we're getting all the old
Yeah,
um
they're doing all the old ones. Yep.
Universal monsters again. Yeah.
We're getting another Christine remake. We're getting a Christine remake.
Mm.
We are confirmed getting in 2026 a 8 episode series based off the Stephen King novel Carrie. It's a TV series.
Done Carrie
It's funny because
like
when you
a couple
mentioned
times
Christine,
now.
I thought about
Yeah.
the remake they did of Carrie.
There is
Okay.
apparently
Yeah.
a remake coming for The Substitute.
Hmm.
Wow, really? That's wow. Okay.
Okay.
That's and then apparently we're getting a remake of The Lost Boys. Boo. Don't want that.
Why?
That yeah, why do we need to do that? That's a fantastic movie.
I just saw that movie for the first time like 10 years ago.
Oh, it's so good. It's such a good movie. It's good.
It really is. Your sister's a suck monkey.
What is that movie? I'll ask Josh, what is that? What one movie do you resonate Halloween with? Or October with?
Like the entire month of October?
Yes.
That's like asking a junkie what their favorite kick is. I don't have an answer to that. I literally just
There's not one in
it's
particular that like
no, there's not one in particular that I go to. It's weird because like I have that with Christmas. It's I've got to watch Batman Returns every year.
that's because yeah, absolutely. Well, mine's Die Hard for Christmas.
Well, Die Hard is Christmas Eve for
True.
me. I'm
Oh,
pretty. I don't know. That's not rules that everybody else has to follow by, but
sure.
that is my Christmas Eve movie, and then Christmas Day is
Yeah,
Batman Returns.
fair
I
enough.
also watched the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Santa Claus Conquers the Martian, but I'm not going to get into that because that's a different holiday. Um, but no, as far as like a movie that I have to watch every year, I don't really have
Yeah,
one because it's I mean shit, man. I host a I host a thing where we watch a different movie every day. I watch all of the
yeah,
movies in October.
true.
Um, but it's John Carpenter's Halloween holds such a place in my heart. Like,
Yeah. I need to
yeah,
watch that.
Friday the 13th is my favorite franchise. But if I had to pick one movie that was like Halloween, and I had to be like, oh man, that or Trick or Treat, I know it's I know in my heart it's John Carpenter's Halloween, the original one. It's just everything there's also a really shitty B movie that I love too that I watch every season that's kind of been a guilty pleasure to myself. Like Rachel doesn't even watch it with me because it's just a bad shitty movie. But it's called Satan's Little Helper. Um, I promise that won't ever show up on a 31 for 31, but it's the whole movie takes place on the day of Halloween on this small like It's a Canadian movie, but
Yeah.
it's an island. So it's kind of weird because they're talking about, island life, but it's all white people. But basically this killer dresses up as the devil, and this kid thinks that, he's in a video game,
Oh,
and
wow.
it's the devil from the video game. So he's roundabout way helping this dude just murder everybody on the island. Like there's a part where you think the police are gonna show up. Nope, dude takes out the entire police force because it's an island and there's like six cops. Um, it's absolutely crazy. But
So yeah, go for
oh,
it,
go
man.
ahead. I was gonna say there's something. It's I know you're not a TV guy, Brian, but I always look forward to the Halloween specials of TV shows. I will watch a TV show's Halloween special with zero knowledge of the TV show attached to it just to watch a Halloween special
Mhm.
because those episodes are always bangers. Um, it's creative teams going outside of their creative box and doing some great stuff. But every year, it's not Halloween to me until I've watched The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror for that year for sure.
Nice.
That is the
Okay.
number one thing.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So a couple things. I just
Mhm.
showed Raven something and she didn't quite get what I was showing her.
Because I don't know what
So
the page is.
so Legendary Pictures
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Thank you. That's, I
updated
was just like, what
their
the
cover
fuck?
photo to the bitten sucker from Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
And it's looking like we might finally get an announcement from Michael Dougherty about Trick or Treat 2.
I was just
Um,
talking about that earlier today. That is fucking nuts.
and
I just didn't realize what Legendary was, and you're showing me this random photo, and I'm just like, what the hell is
Trick or
that?
Treat is also returning to the theaters October 14th and 16th for a nationwide release in 4K. So we might have to go
Okay.
scope that out. And that
We've seen that in theaters
I know,
before.
and that I would say
That was my first time seeing
that
it.
is my quintessential October movie is
Yeah.
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
Great,
to
no,
watch
that
that
one's a
every
great
year.
one too. I
great
absolutely love
anthology
it.
movie. That's an
I have to watch that
Mhm.
every year.
yeah. Well, oh yes, go for it.
Excuse you. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, just we are talking about, like creepy stuff and everything in general.
Yes. Give me all the creepy stuff.
So we didn't even talk about like ghost walks or ghost tours or ghost hunts or anything like that. Because, why are you shrugging? Like the whole thing of like Halloween, like, is that's supposed to be when the veil is the thinnest,
Yeah.
between the two
So
worlds. And what?
I know I fucking said that I hate ghost movies, and that's kind of like a big
Hmm.
thing for this year. I love going on ghost hunts and ghost walks and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's totally
Um,
different.
Yeah.
yeah. So the town that I went to college in had a Civil War battle. So it was just
Ooh.
kind of a thing that they
Oh,
had,
that's cool.
ghost shit. Yeah, there's like a
That's cool.
big monument on the Civil War site, and the house that I lived off campus, um, eventually that was like just a couple blocks down the street from this big Civil War site that they had. And we would, I mean, we were kids. We'd go down there and get loaded up and walk around, and we'd be like, "Oh, did you see that ghost?" Or, "Oh shit, did you see that over there? I swear something just moved over there by that headstone," you know? And it was a cool time. I definitely feel I don't understand why I don't like ghost movies and stuff like that, but I do like ghost activities. But no,
Yeah.
you're right. It's definitely something that's really cool. And maybe it does depend on geographically where you live, if there's a lot of historical stuff. But ghost, it's definitely a very fun, like vaguely spooky way to celebrate the
Yeah.
season at any point in time during the month. Yeah.
Yeah. So going back to like Irvington again, that was
Oh
actually the
yeah,
first time
Irv. The
yeah,
Irv.
Irvington is like very
Irv, man.
there are multiple quote unquote haunted locations in Irvington and they are legit. And the very first time I ever went on a ghost walk or ghost tour was in Irvington. And if anybody knows the first serial killer in the US, H.H. Holmes.
H.H.
He
Holmes.
he briefly lived in a house in Irvington.
Yes.
And
There's a video game about him.
yeah, but
Oh, nice.
that house is on the tour. And it was just really cool. There's a Mason's Lodge there that's actually built on a fault line, and there's just really cool places to visit in Irvington. If you go on the ghost tour, I don't even know, I'm sure they still do it, but that was my first time ever
Oh yeah,
going
they
on
have
a
to.
ghost walk. And then my second time was I went to a haunted pub tour in Denver when I stayed in Denver. It was my last night there, and I was just like, I kind of wormed my way into it because I was going to book it online and they were full. And I called and I was like, hey, it's my last night in town. It's just me. Is there any way I can squeeze in on this? And they were like, absolutely. So I got to do that. And,
Nice.
one of them was like it used to be a bank, and I got to go into like the vault and everything. It was really cool. Really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I did a haunted hotel tour when I went to the Stanley Hotel when I was in
Oh
Estes Park.
nice.
I was out there. I got to do that. That was really fun. Um, yeah, so I'm like you. I love doing those kind of things. So I actually reserved Brian and I a spot, and I was getting ready to look it up. I can't remember where it's at. It's somewhere in Kentucky. But when you were like, oh, well, maybe we can go to Irvington, the fall festival this year, I was like, nope, we've got plans. We are going. There is a bookstore um, that is supposedly haunted, and they are doing a ghost hunt.
Very
Uh,
cool.
yeah.
Really?
You
Okay.
said I already told you
Okay.
about this. You said it
Okay.
was
I forgot.
fine. Yeah, you said it was
Nice.
fine. So yeah. So they're doing a ghost hunt. And so we're going over there for that
Hell
this
Nice.
yeah.
month. So I thought that would be kind of fun. Because I mean, like what's cooler than books? Like a haunted bookstore? I mean, come on, that's right up my alley.
Right. It's very
So
cool.
That'd be
It's a
fun.
scene out of Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, the Haunted Library. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't remember that.
Ghostbusters.
Again, I've only seen Ghostbusters when I was like
Ghostbusters 2, baby.
5.
Listen, no,
When they go
I
to
I
the
never
don't even think
realized
I
how
ever saw the
dirty of a
second one.
movie Ghostbusters 1 is until I went to go see the
Are
re-release at
you
the theater a
serious?
couple years ago,
Bro,
and there were kids in the theater.
they crack all sorts of adult jokes in that movie.
Dude, Dan Aykroyd gets a blowjob from a ghost.
I know.
Are you
Like, what the?
serious?
I
He
never
gets slime
noticed that
all
as a
over his
kid. Well,
face.
I mean, obviously because I'm a kid, but it's
Blows
like,
all over his face.
yeah, dude, it's absolutely nuts, and I didn't realize 'cause until I was in the theater.
I mean, you're not
So
wrong.
at the time, I
It is
was
nuts.
still a slave of nicotine, and
Hmm.
they
Yeah.
smoked way too many cigarettes in that movie, and I know because every time they had one, I wanted one. You know, it was one of those things, and it was like I went with my best friend, and we were just sitting there, and it's like, God damn it, have you ever like watched this movie without smoking a cigarette before? And he goes, not since I was 12. That's a bad joke, but um, yeah, no, it's crazy. Ghostbusters 1 is definitely not as clean a movie as people think it
It's
is.
a movie movie.
It's a very dirty movie.
All right.
There was one more thing you had started to talk about before we got into it, and I was like, no, 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 let's save that for things we're looking forward to this
Oh,
month.
so
You had
it's things
mentioned
from
going to,
so what's
Yes.
the last?
Yes. Raven and I,
and all of these things we're doing
uh,
not
and we'll
necessarily in
end
any particular
and
order.
we'll end with this.
Mhm.
Because I know we can talk about this forever. Is this month, we won't be there the whole 3 days, but the 17th to the 19th of October, it's Scarefest weekend in Lexington, Kentucky. This will be the third time we've been to Scarefest, and we always have a really good time when we go. We usually just go. It's a day trip to Lexington. We'll probably cap it off with another trip to Bucky's, because Bucky's is like 20
Oh,
minutes
hell
away
yeah.
from there.
And then maybe food at the
Bussies.
cookout.
Yeah. And but we make it a big trip when we go to Lexington. Lexington's like a 45-minute drive from here. And
Oh, yeah.
we're going to Scarefest. And we want to thank our friends at Scarefest weekend for giving Raven and I passes to go attend the Scarefest weekend 17. This is their 17th Scarefest.
Hell yeah.
Guests include this guy named Robert England, you might know.
Nope,
He, he,
never heard
he
of him.
played, never heard of him. Okay.
Yeah, no, it
Mhm.
doesn't ring a bell.
Some dude whose podcast is getting spanked right now by our pro wrestling podcast. A bunch of marks. Chris Jericho. He's gonna
Forgot
be
he was gonna
there.
be there.
I can't wait to give him one of our business cards and say, hey, you should look at
Oh my
a show
gosh,
that's above
stop it.
yours.
You're ridiculous.
Um,
Rachel viewers every week.
um, almost the entire cast of Reanimator is going to be there, which is
Yeah,
another great film, by the way.
I
There,
fucking love Jeffrey
there's
Combs, man.
one
He is on this list several times this year, by the way.
Yeah.
there's one thing specifically that I'm looking forward to.
And then we've got the entire original cast for the most part of the Monster Squad movie,
Oh,
which
that's
is
funny.
sick.
We'll have
Hell
to make sure
yeah.
to watch that before we
We'll
go.
have to watch that.
Listen,
there
if you get the chance to talk to Fred Decker, the director, take that.
he is not going to be there.
Fuck.
It's the cast. The director will not be there, from what I see anyway on this list.
Man, I had such a
Um,
great conversation with him at Horror Hound a couple years ago. It was a good time.
Almost the entire cast of Friday the 13th Part 8 will be there.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
Was that
Um,
Jason Takes Manhattan?
That was,
Yes,
yeah.
it was.
Jeez.
Phew, wow. So proud of you for knowing that.
Because that was one of
Um,
the only ones we saw in the theater and it was awful.
Friday the 13th Part 3 cast is going to be there. Some of them.
See, I love part
Oh.
3. Yeah.
Um, 3 cast members from Halloween 3 Season of the Witch will be there.
I haven't seen that yet either.
Oh
Okay.
man, that's actually pretty good. It's a very controversial movie. Some people don't like it. Some people don't.
It
No, I know
grew
we've
on
talked
me.
about it
I
quite a
was,
bit.
yeah. Oh yeah, I was one of those people that was vocally
no
against
Michael
it for a
Myers in
long
it.
time, and it's growing up is realizing that Halloween 3 is a great horror movie.
I mean, I
um,
love witchy stuff, so I don't know.
They're doing a very
It's not
special.
really about witches.
They're doing a very.
Season of the Witch.
It's a
So I just
misleading
thought it
title.
was about witches.
Everything about the title is
doing-
misleading.
They're doing a very special photo op of David Arquette and David Sheridan.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Each of their
Dewey and Doofy.
characters, Dewey and Doofy. That's pretty
that's
sick.
funny.
Most of the cast of the Return of the Living Dead will be there. The original Pinhead from Hellraiser will be there.
Oh, that's
Doug
interesting.
Just
Bradley.
cool. Yes, sir. Paranormal Row, which is going to feature the fucking Annabelle doll will be there. The
That's what
actual
I'm
doll.
looking forward to.
Yeah.
seeing.
Okay.
Fuck all that shit.
I've
Okay.
never seen any of the like fake movies based on that or anything like that. I just love creepy dolls
No.
in general. Creepy dolls need love
Damn it.
too.
I'm gonna have to watch one
And
of those
so
movies
I'm-
this month.
I'm really
Oh.
looking forward to seeing
No, don't do
the
it.
Annabelle doll in person.
And so
I love
Danielle
he's, like,
Harris
just
will be there.
passing through all of the paranormal stuff, and that's
David
my
Tango
that's
will be
what I'm
there.
looking forward to. And he's just scrolling right on past it, like
You're more than
I
welcome
don't
to
care
pull this
about
up.
this shit.
Alyssa Rose will be there. Heather Langenkamp. Heather
Mhm.
Langenkamp. That's the OG Nightmare on Elm Street.
She's really
Jesus,
nice.
she's a
both
sweetheart.
her
I've
and
met her.
Felissa, both of them are really nice.
They're so kind.
Yeah,
I
we've met
Mhm.
Phyllis
Yeah.
multiple times. She's great every time.
Jeffrey Combs, as I said, Reanimator. What it is such a great fucking movie.
Oh my god, he's such a prolific actor in the horror
He
community.
really is, man. Juliette Lewis will be there.
Juliet.
Juliette Lewis will be there. Of course, Kane Hodder. That dude's he's every horror con.
He really is
Yeah.
though.
He's cool.
He loves
He's
that
actually
shit.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
He's a funny dude.
I believe Juliet Lewis is going to be there. I
um,
want to meet her.
Mark Patton will be there. He's been in some horror
Mhm.
movies. He's been in a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Michael Berryman will be there. As well. There's so many. I mean, the list goes. I'm not going to name everybody on here, but the list goes on and on. There's a lot of people that are going to be here, and we're going to be there. And we're going to do our typical, vlog. This will probably end up being our last convention of the year of 2025. I don't know if anything else is of that for that. I can't think of anything near us that we're going to.
Mm-mm.
No.
Tom Savini will be there. Nice.
Oh, nice. So
There you go.
listen, Tom Savini is a 50-50 dude.
I know all about that.
I've had a great experience with him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hopefully you will
Some
too.
people do. And then I'm excited to hopefully get to meet Zach Galligan from Gremlins, man.
Oh my gosh,
Okay,
the
hell
worst
yeah.
pet owner ever.
The worst pet owner.
Yeah.
You gonna tell him that when you meet him?
I am. Your character was absolutely the worst.
But maybe we can bring Gizmo and have him sign our Gizmo Pop.
That'd be
Oh,
dope.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
What's Steven
I
Spielberg
wish we could
like?
have Gizmo sign it, but
That's about as close as it gets, honestly.
I know.
Outside of that,
Gizmo, you were in multiverses. Holy shit.
I know. But outside of that, that's what we're gonna be doing.
They need
and,
to have a robotic or an animatronic Gizmo like they have Baby Yoda. Grogu.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
So that's what
Put a
we're going
little
to be doing.
marker in his hand and like have him say.
So that's what we're going to be doing this month is that. And like we've been saying, we're going to have a lot of content. We're going to be doing our usual vlogs. So I'll be filming us while we're at Scarefest. And once again, thanks to the awesome people at Scarefest for having us come back again. Those guys over there are fantastic every time. Always willing to hook us up with passes. So we'll be covering that as part of our horror month. So we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. There's 3 more episodes this month that are going to be coming out, all themed around spooky horror stuff. And then we're going to cap it off. The last episode of this month is going to be all about Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Specifically the holiday. So,
Specifically.
favorite candy, favorite activities, maybe some memories from our childhood.
Baby
Things like
Ruth bar, setting fires,
Right.
fires. What?
setting fires, bag snatching, bullet papering houses.
Oh,
You
shit,
know,
the cops are coming from me.
But we could talk about our favorite costumes and stuff.
favorite Halloween pranks, like my personal
Yeah, it'll be a
favorite,
fun time.
taking
It'll be a fun time.
taking a shit in a bag and lighting it on fire on someone's porch. Everybody loves that one.
We
That's a
cannot
really good
condone
one.
these things.
No, but all the favorite ones that everybody loves to do every October is,
Yeah.
light bags of shit on fire
Wholesome fun.
on the neighbor's porch. It's always fun.
Called the shit
And watch-
poop.
And watch the neighbor stomp on with their brand new
It
boots.
is relatively harmless.
He called the
Anyway.
shit poop.
Called shit poop. Yeah.
He called the shit
Anyway,
poop.
we will see you guys. You guys have a good week, and we'll be back here, same bat time, same bat station. And until then, take care, guys. See ya.